Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
It's so cold, guys. That's it. Winter is not coming, winter is there. I'm saying that, you know, it's really cold and all. Like right there, it's not a jean anymore. Like I'm wearing my comfy pants because it's really cold. But at the same time, on my balcony, I have some plants and I still have my basilic. I don't know how you're saying it in English. Do you really need to know what is happening on my balcony? I don't think so. Hello! Hi! I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Death Note season 1, the only season, the episode 32. No, I'm not gonna do that anymore. 32, it's too much, okay? We're close to the end. I already watched today the episode 31. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link into the eye and I'm gonna watch after that the episode 33. So 3 episodes today. So for the last session of binge watching, I'm gonna have the 4 last episodes. I'm clipping them, you know, and I'm really excited by it, you know, to discover how it's gonna end, how all of this story is gonna end. Are they gonna catch Kirra? Who is gonna catch Kirra? How are they gonna catch Kirra? What is gonna happen after that? You know that I had this theory since the beginning that in fact maybe all of this story was about how Light is gonna become a Shinigami. I don't know why I had this impression during the first episode. I had this impression and I kept it like during 10 episodes and after that I forgot about it. Why? Why I had this impression at first that this story was about how he became a Shinigami. Maybe because of the relationship between Ryuko and him. You know, the fact that I saw that they were really close to each other, Ryuko was helping him, and I was like, maybe you're helping him because you're recognizing yourself into him, maybe there is something like that. And also the fact that Light was already thinking like that, acting like that, I was like, you could be a good Shinigami, you know, killing people, helping someone to kill people. You know, I was thinking like that. So maybe that's why I had this thought. And why am I thinking about it right now? Maybe because we're close to the end. All of this show, all of this game is about catching Kirra. At some point we're gonna have the resolution of that game. I want Kirra to lose, for sure. But for Light, the character, what does it mean? I'm not sure that he's gonna be arrested. Like, I can imagine him dying or something like that. Or maybe not dying, but becoming a Shinigami. I don't know. I know that I don't want Aizawa to die. He's the last character that I truly love into this show. I appreciate Mogi, Ide, Matsuda, even if he's disappointing me a little. I appreciate also Misa. It's weird for me because I'm against a lot of things that she does. She's funny, but she's really like so blindly in love with Light, like I'm desperate about it. But at the same time I want to protect the girl. How Light is treating her, it's making me so mad. I appreciate these characters, but my favorite one is Aizawa. So I'm worried for him even more because of the fact that he said to Nier all of the information that he had, except for the names of Light and Misa, but Nier, he guessed them right, so we're okay with that. Aizawa said it to Light, which is great because it's protecting him in a way. All of the other ones, the other agents, they heard that, so if Aizawa is dying, like, they're gonna think about it twice. And we saw by the same occasion that Ide and Mogi, they trust Aizawa, they are following him and all. Maybe he's the new chief, in fact, into that group. I'm not gonna talk about Matsuda, disappointing me a little, you know. I still have some affection for the kid, but he's a kid, and he's weak, and he's influenceable, and to be okay with what Kirra is doing, and to wonder about stuff like, it's disappointing me. So I'm afraid for Azawa, I'm afraid for Misa, now that she doesn't have the Death Note anymore, now that she can't be useful to Light anymore. That guy, that new guy, was the Death Note, who is dedicated to Kirra, so to Light. He doesn't know the real identity of Light, which is great. Even if he can be a good soldier because he's obeying to Light and is anticipating also what Light wants, he can be a good soldier, but he's not madly in love with Kirra. He seems to be ambitious, and also, can it be possible that he's gonna try to take Kirra's place? No one knows Kirra's identity, so he can come just like that, just right there, and say, I'm Kirra, and take his place. Who can block him right there? And if Light wants at some point to get back the book, is he gonna give it back to Light just like that? Again, he seems like someone ambitious and someone who would want to keep that power in his hands now that he has it. About Nier and Milo, their competition, I'm okay with it. It can be interesting, it can bring something else to the anime, as long as this game of who is catching Kirra first is not taking more place than who is catching Kirra. I prefer that game to stop Kirra. Nier, that was a good plan that you made during the last episode with proving that Kirra's supporters are so stupid, and you managed to escape, which is great. But again, you're just following Light Kirra's actions, you're never anticipating stuff. You need to begin to anticipate stuff, Nier. If you want to catch Kirra, you need to do stuff by yourself, you know, to not just be a viewer of his actions. And he guessed everything, you know, about who is Kirra. You need to go further, Nier. Melo is a good character and all, is interesting, but he doesn't know so much as Nier, and he doesn't have a lot of power right now, a lot of allies to do stuff, so I don't see where he can be useful. And I'm gonna see that right now. If you want, like usually, you have my Patreon on which we are in advance. We have one episode of advance with an extended or a full action part. It's the best way to support me. If you can't join us on Patreon, you can like, comment and subscribe. It's also helping me. Let's go for this episode 32. I love so much the weather, you know, to be like that into my plate and all. But as you can see, it's really cold, so I'm really like that almost all of the time. I'm sorry for the ones of you who love when I'm talking with my hands. When it's cold like that, I'm more like that, you know. Trolls on Twitter.
Mikami was a child with a strong
A
sense of justice.
narrator?
He was able to distinguish right from wrong.
That's the first time that we have a narrator. It's gonna be an episode about him?
In this world, there is only good and evil.
You are
Every
bullied?
human being, even in those innocent years of elementary school, one could not escape that fact. But there were always enemies. Good against evil.
Okay.
Evil has to be confronted. Happened for one reason.
You were trying to defend him. Okay.
I was able to stand up for my sense of justice.
You did? So you are not the one to be bullied? You are protecting? Okay.
The more I confronted evil, the more enemies I had to face.
And the stronger
Victims
you
would
were.
even the people watching would be influenced by evil and become enemies themselves. So I
You're
realized
working
to serve
for-
justice,
Yes?
I had to delete evil. My mother. No. Rather, it used to be my mother.
What? She did?
There's no reason for you to suffer so much for your beliefs. What do you think you're proving getting hurt like this?
She didn't side with justice. She was one of those who deserved to be deleted.
Okay. I was trying to understand how you can be on Kirra's side.
Lost control of their car.
Because you think that
Died instantly. One bystander was killed as well.
it's okay for people to be deleted.
It was my mother. One fell swoop. All the people I resented had been deleted. With these people out of the picture, how many others would benefit as a result? Clearly their victims were
And how many are sad?
There will always be consequences for evil deeds. That is the way the world is. The way it should be. Evil must be deleted.
People are not evil. They are committing evil things and they can change, they can have regret.
Those whose very existence is a threat to society, they can only be deleted.
I'm desperate.
Again!
Again!
Then someone must take it upon themselves to punish evil.
Kirra?
That's why I became a prosecutor. God came before me. Everything that had been happening around me wasn't a coincidence.
You found your God.
Had been watching me.
No, he doesn't care about you.
I started to frequent places where God was bound to be watching. And then it happened. God recognized me, as I had always hoped. He was sharing his power to eliminate evil.
Sharing his power? Ah?
Delete.
Delete. He doesn't want to share light. Never. A good soldier, not a good slave. You know, in the opposite of Misa.
Never requested it. An understandable move, but now there's no spokesperson. This is an important time frame. We need a spokesperson to spread his word to the people.
You're anticipating his wish.
Chosen a new spokesperson to take Demigawa's place. Take a look.
No. He didn't know.
That's the girl that I dated in university.
Mogi, you know, but
You've moved quickly, Mikami.
Mikami, he couldn't know that.
This could actually make things easier. I can definitely use her, but I'll have to find a way to contact her soon.
Yes, you can use her right, but it's creating a connection between you and the person who is talking for you. It's not good.
She had a uniquely rigid sense of justice that I could identify with. She clearly supports Kirra, but it's more than that. She thinks like Kirra.
You choose your girl, right? Like,
It'd be too suspicious for Kirra to choose an ex-girlfriend as his representative. To be honest, I know her. Back in university, she and I were actually dating for a little while.
it's clever for him to come clean about it.
She's in contact with Kirra somehow. I think our best bet is to use that connection to find a way to Kirra through her. She'll meet with me if I ask her to. Wow.
Are we gonna talk about that to Misa?
She worships Kirra. But we might be able to use that to our advantage.
But we're gonna discover it, so you're right to say it first.
If you don't mind, I'd like to listen in on your conversation with Miss Takeda. Of course. That's fine. If she let slip something about Kirra, it would be best if more than one of us was listening. Yeah.
He was not thinking of that.
Kiyomi, this is Light Yagami.
Light? Hi.
Remember him?
Yeah. I know my timing is pretty bad. I mean, you're the woman the whole world is watching right now.
Don't play innocent and humble with me, Light. You wouldn't have called if you didn't think it was possible to see me.
I wanted to talk to you again, but I never had a chance.
I want Misa to discover that. I want Misa to be against you at some point. Even if now she knows nothing anymore.
I'm working with the police now, and that was part of
I want her to be free, Misa.
in person.
I may be able to help you, depending on what you're asking for.
Love the song.
Appreciate it.
A hotel room?
An hotel room?
The last I heard, you were still living with Miss Amane.
Misa is just not intelligent enough to be my partner.
Don't you think most people would start saying I'm cheating on him? Oh, he'd be so jealous.
Milo?
You're the woman supposed to be the second Kirra. But could it really be this unbelievably stupid girl? The next best thing would be for him to contact Takeda instead.
You guessed it right.
He will also not forgive those who live wastefully and refuse to use their abilities to contribute to the betterment of society.
So Kira's gonna kill lazy people now?
Yes.
You're taking this too far, Mikami.
That's a dick teacher. Remember? Oh, we're gonna see Light flirting with a girl, manipulating another woman.
I missed you.
Too much too soon.
Doesn't seem like that long since we last saw each other.
Please excuse me.
Did he do something that you couldn't see on video?
If luck is on my side, I can get on the phone myself. Well, Mikami, can you make it happen? Someone who requests a private meeting with Kirra's spokesperson.
You know it's him.
If I may. Perfect. I was right to choose.
You're on the same page? Yes.
5 pages on November 26th? I don't get it. What do you mean?
You're being watched at the moment.
Yes. But how can I trust you're the real Kirra?
We'll be back. Kirra back to our program. No matter what it might take.
You're even better than I expected. What? Now I can talk without any constraints.
The fact that you're Kirra?
I am the real Kirra.
Good or bad, good or bad, good or bad.
Is Kirra?
Listen, I won't allow you to ask Kiyomi who I am. I'll leave the rest to you, God.
Now you're in direct contact with
The man who was on the phone is one
the
of my
woman
followers
talking
who I shared
for
my
you.
power with.
You were the only man I ever really admired.
Oh,
The only man I ever felt a connection with.
poor
And
girl.
now,
Please, join me, Kiyomi. And you will be the goddess
Nah.
of the world.
Oi, 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 what a manipulator. Misa, Misa, we want Misa to discover that.
Kiyomi was able to work things out with Kirra. I'm gonna pretend to be dating her. We might be able to find Kirra that way.
Misa, Misa.
Delete. Delete.
Oh, he's mad. How can it be possible that my main up for now is for Misa to tell, to discover that, but we can't use her, she doesn't remember anything. Let's imagine it, she's gonna discover that you're dating another woman. She's gonna be mad about it, she's not gonna ask for a breakup. You're gonna ask for a breakup, like, is she gonna accept it? She's obsessed with you. She's gonna continue to, I don't know, to harass you. You can't kill her. No, you can't kill her. Nia needs to see her doing that. What does she know? Still now that can be useful. She doesn't remember anything. We need one thing that she can know, which can be useful. One thing which is not related to the Death Note. Or maybe it can be more like, what is she supposed to know that she doesn't know anymore? All of the things that she did when she had the Death Note the second time. Is she gonna remember these things now that she doesn't have it anymore? And can some of these things can be related to the police? Like, oh, maybe I'm going too far with that. How crazy it is! One of my main up now is on Misa's shoulders. I don't think that she's stupid. I don't like them calling her stupid, because remember how she acted, before meeting Light? She was pretty clever, what she did with the tapes, with the killings on television and all of that. Okay, she got caught, but still she had some clever moves, how she was also with Iguchi. Some clever moves that she had. She's not that stupid. And okay, right there she's really used as a funny character because of the fact that she's acting and saying some stupid stuff. But don't get her wrong, She can be clever, and I'm saying it since day one, she can be dangerous. She's impulsive, she's unpredictable, but she's also too honest and too sincere with what she thinks and what she feels, and she's so madly in love with Light. Even if at some point she's gonna want to get out of this situation, not anymore now, because she can't remember that she was afraid of him, that he talked that bad to her. Oh, yes, she can't remember that. I don't know. I really don't know. To discover more about that guy, that was interesting. His background is also interesting, The fact that it was not like what I thought at first, the fact that he was someone who was bullied and all, and that's why he wants his revenge on the world, on bad people. No, he was the one who was trying to help people who were bullied. That's, you know, where his sense of justice is coming from. But the more he grew up, the more it was harder for him to defend these persons because they were getting stronger, but also because some of the victims were against him. So that's why he chose that job, and that's why also he thinks that human justice is not enough, and that's why he was ready to believe into Kirra's actions and to believe in that new God and to really work for that God blindly. That's why also he's gonna be a really good soldier for light. But again, a soldier, not a slave like Misa was. A soldier who wants to share that power. Light is not someone who wants to share power. Light is the only one with the power and is using people to exerce that power. And that girl, you know, you were with her in class. They all know that. You went clean about it, but even if they know it, you said it, they can't put that as something against you because it's so obvious that it can't be like that. And because of that, for the police, you are using her against Kirra when in fact, for yourself, you're using her because you told her that you are Kirra. You're making her believe what you already said before to Misa. If I'm thinking like Light, he thinks that for now he wins on all of the pages with the task force because he's their leader, but also because they are suspecting him, but not so much. They didn't find the death note. They are forced to spy on him, but still Kirra is continuing to kill. And you have the proof that he didn't do it. You're helping them that much that you manage to convince Kirra's girl to work with you. And on the other hand, as Kirra, you win also because you have a soldier who believes into you as a god. You have a voice with this girl who is dedicated to you. You're winning, Light. Right there, you're winning. But the other ones, they are not losing. You know, for now, they are following what you're doing, but they don't believe that you're at 100% clear. They are still keeping an eye on you. Except for Matsuda. And Nier is still suspecting you. Melo also is spying on Misa. Poor Melo. Being forced to hear all of her life like that. Oh. With all of the chocolate that you're eating, you're gonna get so depressed, Melo, listening to her all of the day. I don't know. I truly don't know how we can win right there. Like, what can be the next step if it's not Misa discovering what you did, you breaking up with Misa being after you, Nier discovering something about Misa, because for now he's suspecting Light to be Kirra, but he doesn't know who is the second suspect, who was the second Kirra. He needs to discover that it's Misa. And again, maybe it can come, the reveal can come from Misa, like something that she knows, something that she doesn't know but that she's supposed to know. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now and I'm gonna watch one more episode today. So it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.